Alright, so I think it's been bugging quite a few people now. What is the current situation regarding Natsus Magic? Let's talk about it. In chapter 520, we of course witnessed Natsu waking up, but he could only actually wake up through the breaking of the seeds. So it kind of raised a very, and I mean extremely big question, which is of course, is Natsu still a dragon slayer? This question spread like wildfire when the chapter was released, and I'll be honest, I'm not 100% sure, but I can with some certainty tell you what I think about the situation. I have touched on the matter in my Q&A, so it could be a bit repetitive if you've watched that, but I mean, not everyone watching this will have watched that, so here goes. I think Natsu can use dragon slayer magic, and that's simply because the end panel of 520 showed fire coming out of Natsu's hands. But of course, it could be any form of fire. But I seriously doubt it's something else than Dragon Slayer fire. Natsu is and always will be a Dragon Slayer. Now, some people may or may not wonder what about his E.N.D power, because both seeds of course broke. So if he can still use Dragon Slayer magic, he should be able to turn into E.N.D still, right? Yes, he can, trust me on this. E.N.D is not gone forever, it's just not forcing its way to the surface as it did when Natsu encountered Grey. I think there are two possibilities though, and one of them kinda goes against what I just said, and the possibilities that I can think of are either the book of E.N.D is now dead, no longer usable by any means. This would be the possibility that goes against what I personally think, simply because it would be way too easy if E.N.D could just be destroyed through such means. The second possibility, however, is far more possible, and you might agree once you've heard my theory, if we could call it that. I think that the demon seed did not actually represent E.N.D's existence. It represented a possibility of transformation, much like dragon seed caused dragon slayers to turn into a dragon. Now the reason Natsu and the others can't, of course, is because of the antibodies, but there's a little more to it than that, because in Natsu's dream, Natsu was asked by E.N.D if he should pick demon or dragon. He did not say demon or dragon slayer, meaning the seeds did almost certainly represent a self-triggered transformation. However, despite that, there's of course one more way for E.N.D to transform, one that I mentioned in the first possibility, the book of E.N.D itself. Now this could only turn Natsu if the book got enough magic to break the seal on it, and of course, as far as we know, there's only one magic with enough magic power that can actually do that, and that's Fairy Heart. So unless Seraph gets his hands on Fairy Heart, I don't think Natsu will ever turn into E.N.D again. But I think Natsu might be able to utilize E.N.D's power the same way that he can use Dragon Slayer magic even with the Dragon Seed gone. Well, that's all for this video on Natsu's current magical situation, if you will. Please let me know what you think down below in the comments, and if you did, please like this video if you enjoyed and subscribe if you're new to my channel. See ya soon.